The ISO representatives thereafter presented the certificates to the bank.
There is proper preparation and success comes. It looks very easy. And that is what I've seen in this journey of the Bank of Industry. Chances are that you don't know what you have in yourself until somebody else has come to tell you, you do have this, you do have this, you do have that. And I remember talking to a few friends about it, and they said, oh no, this is a journey to nowhere. Yeah, they told me this is a journey to nowhere. But as somebody who have the opportunity of working with them as an insider, I think achieving this certification in this record time is phenomenal. I also want to make it very clear to you guys so that you know the value of what you have already. This certification is backed by an internationally accredited organization, recognized by the International Accreditation Forum. DQSUL is a global organization. And so what this means, if you see other bankers, if they tell you we're ISO certified, ask them, does your ISO certification have accreditation? Is it recognized by the International Accreditation Forum? The implication of this grammar I am speaking is global acceptability. The world has gone global. There's no hiding place. There's no justification that this is Nigeria system. This is Nigeria factor. And so those who are bold enough, if you think you can do it, come out. And then come dare them, and let's see it. Thank you so much. Wonderful.
The two certificates, one is the DQSUL certificate, and we have the IQNet, the International Quality Network certificate. Lawrence, that's for you.
Representing the BOI Board of Directors, Chief Lawrence Osayemi, and the bank's divisional head, Large Enterprises, Mr. Joseph Babatunde, also applauded the move.
The impact that this bank has already made in the economy of this country will continue to be recognized because we are moving. Our target is to be #1 financial development institution in Africa, not even Nigeria. We are past Nigeria, we are in Africa. And we hope we will get there. And with this certification, like Bessie has put it, we are now a new bride in a new garment. Gentlemen, members of staff, like Dr. Patutomi used to tell us, the reward for good work is more work. More and more people will now see you. The applications will start rolling in, and please continue to sustain the level of competence and achievement. And by the grace of God, we will always excel because this is a celebration of excellence.
Leadership is very, very critical in anything that we do. We appreciate the direction. We appreciate everything that the bank has been able to do in the last, a little over 1 year now. The board of directors and then colleagues and then invited guests. I want to commend all the group heads that will work together to make sure that we are able to meet up most of the requirements. On this note, I want to say thank you and God bless you all. Thank you.
The CEO and the country director of one of the partners in progress, DQS Nigeria, talk about the company's role in helping the BOI to obtain the certification.
To be very open and honest with you, is that you very often get organizations that pursue 9,000 certification purely because someone told them that they have to. In this case, the decision was made to go for ISO 9000 because they wanted to be better. They want to see how the internal processes can contribute to the requirements of their customers, their stakeholders, etc. No one has forced them to go for ISO 9000 certification. The bank went for it because they said that they want to be the best in the world. And that is commendable because not a lot of organizations take that first step and say, it's going to be very difficult, but we're going to do it, and it's going to be in the benefit of for the business. It creates consumer confidence. You know, trust is something that's not easily earned, but very easily you can lose trust. What the 9000 standard does is it really sort of enhances and put the platform in place for the organization to continue to improve. The fact that ISO 9000 makes you more effective and more efficient is a given, and there's case studies that shows how organizations have actually pursued 9000 in the right way, and they have made major successes within the business. It's also about knowledge management. You know, how reliant are we on individuals in the organization that knows everything? And the real question that we ask ourselves is, document what you do and then do what you document. You can't really fail if you have done and documented what you say you're going to do and then follow that which you say you do on a daily basis.
We did the ISO certification for the Bank of Industry that we just witnessed. One of the implication of this certification is that DQS does this certification under international accreditation. DQS has accreditation to the DAX of Germany, ANAB of the United States of America, and then UCAS of the United Kingdom. And so we are an internationally recognized certification body with accreditation. And all these accreditations that we represent are members of the International Accreditation Forum. And then you can Google this on the International Accreditation Forum. It's a clearinghouse for all recognized accreditation bodies. And so what this means is that once certified by certified under any of these recognized accreditation bodies, globally recognized. So the adverse implication of this is that the Bank of Industry certification is recognized globally because it is backed by an accreditation.
The CEO, Bank of Industry, Mr. Rashid Olaoluwa, is definitely not one to rest on his oars. Right at the occasion, he shares with us the bank's new strategy to supporting small and medium enterprises.
Up till now, we've always spoken about SME finance, SME finance, SME finance, but we really did not have a clear strategy. What BOI has now done is we've now adopted what we call the cluster development strategy, which is what India has used to really transform their economy in the last 10 to 15 years. Now, what is cluster development? You know, SMEs are not the same. So what we're trying to do is to say one size doesn't fit all. We identify SMEs in clusters, SMEs that have similarities because they are doing similar businesses. So which is why we identify agro-processing as a cluster. We've come up with a fund called the Cottage Agro-Processing Fund, CAP Fund, which focuses on our agro-processors. We looked at our movie producers. Nollywood is a segment. We've designed the Nolly Fund to support our Nigerian movie producers. We're about to introduce a fashion fund, you know, for the garmenting and fashion sector. We're looking at textiles. We're looking at furniture. We're looking at aquaculture. We're looking at leather. So we have identified about 30 clusters like that across the country, and we are determined to ensure that we can tailor-make our solutions to each of these clusters. That is where we really intend to create a lot of work for this country. If you are really desirous of doing serious business in any of these real sector clusters, approach the Bank of Industry. We have, in addition to the 7 locations we used to have, we have now established 7 new offices. That has increased our spread. If you cannot come to our offices, you can go to our website. You can apply online. We have an online application portal. If you cannot do that, we have 122 business development service providers. You can get their list on boinigeria.com/BDSP. You can also approach them. They will help you prepare your business plan, prepare your loan application. They understand what we're looking for, and they can really engage with you. These are the channels that we have opened to ensure that all genuine SMEs can have a window available to them at the Bank of Industry.
It's no news that the Bank of Industry thrives on supporting small and medium-scale businesses around the country. That explains why it continues to pursue more innovative ways to make doing business in Nigeria easier and more competitive, whilst improving its own processes, as we saw today. On that note, it's a wrap on the show. Remember, it's not difficult to find suitable funding options for your business. Just visit boinigeria.com. You can also download the BOI SME loan app from the Google Play Store so that you can start applying for your loan today. If you want to know more on how the BOI loan app can benefit you, feel free to tweet at me at KAY and I'll be more than happy to show you the way. I'm Kayode Alayande. Bye-bye.